Hi, this is Ed Bear, and today's video we're going to do a product comparison between Field Notes and Rite in the Rain. So let's go how I found out about Field Notes. I've been using the Rite in the Rain notepads for many years. I like to put one in my backpack along with a pencil, and over the years the pads have become available in smaller and smaller sizes. And I would also take a page or two out to put in my Altoids preparedness tins. But I was looking for something that I could carry around in my front pocket, or I could put in those intermediate size preparedness kits. And so I went on to eBay and I was searching for Rite in the Rain, and eventually Field Notes came up. And the way it came up, it sort of left me with the impression that Field Notes was a product of Rite in the Rain, which turned out not to be true. Okay, so here's the Field Notes, and let me tell you, I really like it. It fits in my front pocket very well. One thing I've noticed is that the cover does seem to wear out. I've been carrying this one around for about 2 months. There are 48 pages in this booklet. It's about 5.5 inches by 3.5 inches. So let's open it up and take a look. So let's take a look at the page here. And you can see that the pages are scored with an array of dots, which makes it useful for writing on a straight line as well as doing simple diagrams. The back cover on the inside has a simple ruler that covers 5 inches, and there's a list of ideas for possible uses. Okay, there's a couple problems you can see with bleeding through. First of all, this was in my front pants pocket when I was at Disneyland. I went on Splash Mountain and naturally got wet, and so it bled through. The other thing I noticed is that when I use a Sharpie, it bleeds through, so that's a problem. So you might ask yourself, well, what happens if the Field Notes goes through the washing machine? And that's exactly what happens, and it becomes completely unusable. So it turns out that Field Notes is not manufactured by Rite in the Rain. So here's the Rite in the Rain booklet. And as you can see, it is considerably smaller. In fact, it's less than 5 inches by 3.25. The Rite in the Rain booklet only has 24 pages, which is half of what's in the Field Notes. And if we open it up here, we can see that the pages are marked with solid lines going horizontally, and vertically there are lines of dots, making it even better for writing in a straight line, yet still having it easy to do simple diagrams. Like the Field Notes, the Rite in the Rain has a simple ruler on the side in inches, but on the other side it also has one in metric. So you might ask yourself, well, what would happen to the Rite in the Rain booklet if it went through the washing machine in my pants? Well, this one did, and it came out pretty good. As you can see, there's hardly any wear on the cover. It seems to be much better quality than the Field Notes. Let's take a look at bleed over. Now, I always thought that my Space Pen was a great match for Rite in the Rain paper, but apparently not. This is, of course, after going through the washing machine, it did bleed over. But take a look at this. This is a Sharpie. I used the Sharpie and there was no bleed over. So the Sharpie, it looks like, is actually a pretty good companion to the Rite in the Rain paper. One thing that is unique that I really like about the Rite in the Rain paper is in their notebooks and booklets, they have a list of what does work when it's wet or dry, what works only when it's dry, and what doesn't work at all. And this is pretty useful information. If I had read this, I would have known maybe that my Space Pen wasn't a good match if it went through the washer. Okay, so I'm going to go back to size and winding up here. And I really didn't like that these booklets were that much smaller than the Field Notes to start with. But then I remembered that I travel a fair amount and occasionally I go international. And when I do, I use a different wallet than normal. I use a wallet that holds my passport. And so I wondered, well, are these interchangeable? Can I use both the Field Notes or Rite in the Rain? So I come in here with my Rite in the Rain, and it just doesn't fit. I mean my Field Notes, sorry about that. So let's take a look at the Rite in the Rain, and it fits just fine. So my conclusion is that from now on, I'm going to be using the Rite in the Rain booklets. If you enjoyed our video, please like it and consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you very much.